So,
Almost.
almost gone. Hello and welcome, guys. What we have today is a bit of a on the tour sort of job.
Yeah.
We decided a bit spur of the moment, I think Thursday night, Wednesday night,
Yeah, it was a couple of days ago, wasn't it?
that we'd come to Games Expo at the NEC in Birmingham this weekend. We just come from the day on the Friday. I've been to this for many years, and it's always a fantastic day out, and I do highly recommend it for anybody who's on the edge about wargaming or miniatures gaming or anything that you want to kind of come along to. They do very good trade deals, and there's a lot of people that you might have seen or kind of worked with or kind of been in the systems with that will be here. We got here at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, just before 9 o'clock we got in the car park.
So picked you up from the train station about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, early
and
start.
then we rushed straight to Birmingham. It wasn't too bad actually. I mean, usually there's about an hour's queue to get in. This time, because of COVID restrictions, they've made so much more effort to have more space and people aren't queuing.
Yeah.
So we went in and out within like 5 minutes to get our tickets.
Straight in. Yeah.
They do advise that before you come that you have like a negative lateral flow test, or you've had both vaccines, or you've got a COVID pass, which you can get through the NHS website, just to keep things safe and healthy for obviously all the guests. Because there will be thousands of people here over the week.
There are a lot of people.
My guest today is, you might not have met, I've not mentioned yet, Scott Whitefoot, everybody. People that don't know Scott Whitefoot, he's the winner of the Artisan of Middle Earth.
I knew you were going to mention something.
It's probably one of the best painters in the country, in my opinion. So he's really good in the Middle Earth battle game system. We play quite often, especially when you're at uni close to me, but now you're back in Cheltenham, so...
Yeah, Callum would always smash me.
So it's a little bit farther away, but we still meet up now and again for a few games and a good chat. And we're both going to be Into the West next month, as we were both in Cardiff last weekend. So we came predominantly just for a day out, just going through what we've kind of bought. We've kind of been a bit erratic because we thought we'd buy a bit of everything and have a go. We're currently sat in the open gaming area, so I'll give you a bit of a 360. This is the hall itself. As you can see, it is huge. And there is plenty of space because the game show is actually still open, so this usually gets really crowded after about 6 o'clock when the show closes. They've got food, they've got drinks, they've got toilets, all the rest of it. And then in the other hall, so that direction,
over there,
is all trade stores, play test areas.
It's about the same size room, just with stalls throughout.
I think it's actually a bit bigger because it goes dog legs down that way as well, doesn't it? And there's hundreds of traders, all the different things, and we go through kind of the diverse stuff of what we kind of come across, which we thought was cool, and we picked up. Do you
want me to make a start because I've got a slightly smaller pile?
Yeah, definitely. What have you gone for?
So the first thing I picked up was the Few People's old source book.
So these are quite rare now that they're out of production.
So
and what did you pay for that?
I paid £4 for that.
That's a steal.
That is a complete steal. I just thought because me and my brother we share them. I know it's not in the current edition or anything, but it's one of those classic source books that I just picked it up. And then we got a couple of Pokemon bits.
So this was one of those things, because Scott has played Yu-Gi-Oh before. And I was like, well, I've not really played card games. I'd like to give it a try, because I've got a lot of friends in Nottingham who are very highly into Magic the Gathering and all the rest of it. And I thought, you know what, you can't kind of knock it until you've tried it. So you've decided to pick up a Pokemon set as well.
So I picked up it's just a sort of £10 starter deck thing for a Blastoise, because Blastoise is almost my favourite Pokemon.
And it looks cool.
It looks really cool. It's like a full artwork card.
And it's basically a full deck that you just need to start playing.
Exactly.
Or for a tenner. I think it's a tenner.
It was a tenner, So that's going to go, hopefully in a minute we're going to play some games and you're going to use your current 3 decks that you got in one.
So I bought the Battle Academy, which I did a bit of research before buying this. It actually has 3 main decks in there, starter decks, and it comes with like a board and everything you need to go to start. And it was only 20 quid.
It was 20 quid. It was pretty good. It was the best price we could find. We saw it in other stores, but we managed to find it cheapest.
Even the chat was were selling it with another store. They said, well, I'm surprised you managed to get one of those, because even the holographic cards that come with it cost more than the games.
Cost more than all the set if you sold them separately.
So I was like, oh, decent. I've made a good judgment call on that, assumingly. And it's quite a simple game. I think it's a bit of
I literally played my first game 2 minutes ago, and we flew through it, and it was really good. So
it's
quite enjoyed it.
A bit different from what we're used to.
Yeah.
What else have you got?
The other bits I got was I picked this up for the missus at home. This is a really silly kind of mismatch, kind of cute pictures. I don't know if you can really see them from there. But
so some of these traders have never been released before this event as well. So they had this all set up as a bit of a demo.
You could play the game if you wanted to and test it out before you bought it. But I basically got the guy to explain it to me, and I thought, I'll get that as a souvenir for the people at home.
Yeah, and it helps small traders develop their game and get out there on the whole kind of network of gaming. Yeah, which is nice to see.
Get involved with the community.
Everybody wants to support each other in this sort of community.
Yeah.
And then you bought something that's a little bit more popular.
Oh, the Star Wars Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just a piece of terrain kit. I was looking for the Anakin for the Republic, but he's out of production, as in very rare. But there was a vendor that had him this morning, and I just didn't ask him.
I know, it's devastating.
It's been sold, so I really should have asked. But that just goes to show that some of the vendors will have stuff that you can't find online.
Yeah, and there's a lot to be said about having a chat with vendors, making yourself a bit known.
Yeah.
If you're going to buy a few things, you can have a little bit of a wheel deal with them and then get them a bit cheaper.
Yeah, because
which
you did that
quite well. I know the score too much.
And I suppose the only other thing I've bought so far is this dice tray. It's just one of those. It's red on the inside and then black on the outside, but it's a clip one,
and it's a hard kind of one,
so it's
as
a hard
opposed
one,
to a soft one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is quite cool. So I bought a similar dice tray, one from Zaysu, but mine's a little bit more square, because I'm not going to be having that much space when I video stuff, so
it fits better on the camera as well.
They were about £5.
Yeah, they were £5. Yeah.
And that's about it. We've both managed to pick up a ton of these decks.
Oh yeah, these.
So this was the first chat we visited. They said, sit down for a game. We thought, oh yeah, cool, it's a card game, we'll learn how to play it.
Yeah.
It's a game called Flesh and Blood, which is apparently very popular. I know a couple of my friends have just started playing it. It's very Magic the Gathering based.
Yeah.
And they kept giving us decks, so we've ended up with 4.
Yeah, they just handed them out. They said they had 2,000 to give out, so
I was like, okay, then I'll take them free. Why not? So that's a good little kind of bonus for it. And again, if you're something you're interested in, then definitely get involved in that.
Yeah.
And then on the back of that, I thought, well, sorry, they've made me. It's a gateway drug, really. They've given me something free, so I've gone out and bought more stuff.
Yeah.
So had a lovely chat with some guys about Magic the Gathering. They peer pressured me into, and Scott peer pressured me into buying 2 sets of the starter decks, which are for Commander. So I've got a blue deck, which is Asai Tyrant of Gaia Stripes.
You've done well.
I don't know what that is, but it will be a good laugh. And a Wyleth Soul of Steel, the red deck for Magic. And again, I got a deal for buying the 2, because why not?
Yeah, you just asked, didn't you? And you said, I'll knock some quid off. So.
Exactly right. Then I bought the Pokemon, which talked through. I bought a couple of card decks, a couple of quid each, just to keep them safe. Mantic Games had some of these on sale, so the terrain crate, which I've got a few bits and pieces for a livery stable, just for terrain bits and pieces. That was a £5.
Yeah.
Lovely leather dice bag. It's a bit shiny in the plastic, but it is a lovely leather dice bag.
It is proper leather, yeah. It's really nice.
12 quid.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And my favourite.
Yeah, best purchase.
Some goats for goat riders. I know they work for the Forge World miniatures, and I've seen this before on the Facebook page, so I knew about them. It's a lovely company called Atlantis Miniatures, who I said I'll give a shout out for, because really nice chap. I had a chat to him about the goat riders. You can buy 3 of them, they're 20 quid. He knocked a bit off, so I paid 14.
Yeah,
so
really good.
I'm not going to lie, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's about it. I mean, obviously this event is open till Sunday, so do head down and obviously show your face if you're local. It wasn't too bad with the COVID screening, as long as you're a bit pre-prepared. And the open gaming goes on until early hours of the morning, I believe. So it's always a good laugh, and they do run things like tournaments and stuff like that if you are last minute really wanted to come to things like this. But it's been a good day.
It's been a really good day.
It's tiring because we're still playing games now, and then we've got to commute all the way back home. But I know I'm playing in an event all weekend as well, so I'm going to be an absolute mess. So yeah, hopefully enjoyed that. Something a bit different. But yeah, Games Expo, I can't rate it highly enough. One thing I would say this year is different is that they do have a massive bring and buy sale, which is fantastic. Like the stuff you can get in there is like obscene. But this year they haven't because of the COVID restrictions of people pricing all the stuff and then being in a small space of time.
It's the exchange of too much stuff, I think.
Yeah, I think it's an accident waiting to happen, so I think they've been sensible not to do that. But next year it will be back in full flow, so definitely come along. And a day ticket is 15 quid.
£50 for the day, so it's
2 days is like 20 quid. Yeah. 4 weekends like 25 quid.
Yeah.
But you'll save that in just buying stuff that you want. Yeah. So I do recommend it highly.
Yeah, it's been very good. It's been my first one as well, so.
There you go, and you'll be coming back next year, I'm sure.
Probably.
As long as it doesn't go on the wedding anniversary again.
Yes, exactly.
Right, hopefully you enjoyed that. Catch you later. Bye bye.